Hi, welcome in, welcome in. How are you guys? How's it going? I hope y'all are doing good. Let's see who took my first today. Oh my god, Ren. Thank you so much, Ren, for taking me first today. Makes me very, very happy that you could be my first. And we've got, this is going to be the last readings of 2024. The last tarot readings of 2024. We're going to be reading into 2025, see what we got going for us. Or, you know, if you don't want to do that. But basically, any reading for any part of the future is going to be, technically speaking, a 2025 reading. Because that's how the flow of time works. But, you know, yeah, it'll be exciting. It'll be exciting. All right, let's see who we got with their daily pillows, and then we'll look over the queue so far. So daily pillow, we got Ren, we got Red Go Light, we've got Alex, we've got Rockadon, Toxic, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for grabbing your daily pillows, and Leonix. I hope you all can be nice and comfy cozy with your daily pillows. And then for the queue, so far we're starting off with Ren, who wants a 2025 reading. We got Alex, who wants a love reading. Lazy, who wants a love reading. Leonix said, I don't know yet, something. We got Red Go Light, who wants a 2025 reading. We've got Rockadon, who wants a general reading. Also, Ren is paying it forward, getting a Yu-Gi-Oh reading for themselves and also for next in line. Thank you, Ren, for the 200 biddies. Thank you, thank you. And then also thank you to Rockadon for, holy shit, 23 months. That is wild. Why did you put penne vodka in your message? I mean, I do like penne vodka, but what the fuck, Rockadon? But thank you so much for the sub for 23 months. Thank you. Hell yeah. So we're starting off strong. We're starting off with Ren, who wants a full spread. Hell yeah. So full spread for Ren is gonna be a lot of fun for the 2025. Ren said, I need to know everything about 2025, please. Please. Hi, Marsh. Welcome in. How are you? What's poppin'? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, it's been pretty chill. It's been pretty chill. Except they decided to do like construction on something like right outside my apartment. So I did not get to sleep in. It was very painful to have jackhammers literally right outside your window. But it is what it is, I guess. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight, so it's fine. I'm gonna sleep so well. Yeah, rude. That's okay. I'm sure what they were working on was important if they had to bring out the heavy machinery, you know? But it was oomph. But I'll make myself some hot cocoa and I'll relax after I have a nice hot shower after stream, and then I'm gonna pass the fuck out. Hope they get the day off for New Year's. I hope so too. But you never know. Some companies don't even give you New Year's Eve off. They only give you New Year's Day off. I had a job like that. That shit sucked. We only got Christmas Day and New Year's Day off. Actually, I don't even know if we got New Year's Day off. I think we had to work New Year's Day. We definitely had to work New Year's Eve. I remember that. Because nobody was fucking there at the grocery store, and I could hear all the fireworks, so we would just like go into the parking lot and just watch the fireworks from the parking lot, because nobody was there in the store shopping. It was empty. It was just us. So but yeah. But we did have a pretty decent view of the fireworks even from the grocery store parking lot, so there was that at least. Worked at a restaurant that only closed on Christmas Day. Yeah, fuck that. That's kind of sad, but also kind of wholesome. I mean, yeah, I mean, the managers also didn't want to be there either, but we're basically forced to be there. Also, Valen Darkwater, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. Now, let's see what we got for you, Ram, for your 2025. I feel like it's going to be jam-packed. Let's see what we got for you. Alright, now we gotta grab your Oracle card. One of the nice things we did have, though, like at our grocery store, we had free coffee at our grocery store, and everybody was welcome to the free coffee. Like customers and employees. So that was nice. And it was like pretty decent free coffee. I actually really liked the brand that we had because it was like a collaboration partnership thing with the specific coffee, like the actual specific coffee company. It was the Community Coffee brand, and one of my favorite coffees is actually a Community Coffee flavor. So it's the vanilla bean waffle cone coffee. That's my personal favorite. It's just really fucking hard to get though. That specific flavor is really hard to get, but it's my favorite flavor for when you just need a quick boost. Well, they had regular, but they also had decaf too, which was nice. And I would always make sure to keep the coffee fresh. Whenever I was near the area, I would be the one making sure there was always fresh coffee in there. And all of the employees appreciated it. Let's see what we got for your Yu-Gi-Oh card. You know, I spent hours finding that 6 numbers, like literally maybe 3. Oh my god, you spent hours looking for your 6 numbers? Damn, that's crazy. It did not take me 6 hours to find mine. I found mine pretty quickly. You were there when I found my numbers. Because I knew exactly what to look for. I remembered the tags for it. So, yeah, it's kind of niche tags. TBH. Yeah. Ren found it. That's what they were saying. They sent it to me. I went full deep dive because the set I usually died. Oh, that sucks, dude. Well, I'm glad you found it. Alright, let's put these up on the screen for you. Starting with... There we go. Alrighty, Ren. So for your 2025 reading, in order of left to right, we have the Fool, we have Temperance, and we have the Reverse Moon card. And then for your, yeah, all major arcana. Then for your Oracle card, we have Oak Tree. And then for your Yu-Gi-Oh card, we have Protector of the Throne, which is an interesting one. It's an interesting one. So let's go ahead and start breaking this down for you, starting with the Fool. Who is this all for? This is for Ren. This is Ren's reading right now, Cartlin. Did a reading for myself yesterday. I also pulled the Fool first. The Fool, right from the start, is a card of new beginnings. It is a card of the start of your adventure, right? You're starting on the road, you're walking down it. Everything is at its beginning. Maybe you're naive, but you're excited to see what the world's got for you. You're full of dreams, and you're full of freedom to go anywhere. You're not restricted. You can go anywhere you want, right? And that feels very much tied in as well with this Temperance card, because Temperance is a card about going with the flow, you know? Don't restrict yourself. This is a card of adaptability. It's a card of balance, of self-control, trusting that when life is, you know, throwing punches, you know how to roll with the punches, right? You're not going to get too caught up on things not going a very specific direction or a very specific way. That's the best for you right now, is to be as adaptable as you can in the coming year. You know, because things are not going to go according to a very rigid plan, and that's okay. That's okay. And then, interestingly, we follow it up with the reverse moon card. The reverse moon card. So the moon card's normally a card of like imagination, creativity, intuition, the changing of the tides. In its reverse, though, it's like the sense of darkness, it's the sense of danger sort of in the shadows, the sense of bad luck. So to me, it feels like this is going to be maybe a little bit rough of a year for you. There's definitely going to be some instances of things that are definitely not going to be helping you for sure during the year. But I feel like the cards are kind of encouraging you, like, this is only the beginning. This is literally only the beginning of your journey. So you are going to have some obstacles. You are going to have some bumps. But as long as you know how to roll with it and adapt to it as best you can and find that balance in your life as you move forward, it's going to make it easier for you to keep moving forward, right? So it's not going to be smooth sailing, unfortunately. But the cards are reassuring you that, you know, as long as you keep an open mind about things, you have the freedom to go in any direction. So if one direction ends up becoming blocked off because of that reverse moon card, just take a different road, you know, just go around it, you know. But I think that's sort of the key thing here that the card's trying to remind you to keep in mind. We follow that up with your oracle card, which is oak tree, which is power, courage, and strength. But I think the key thing here is also there's an acorn, right? This is still the beginning of your journey. You are still planting yourself firmly into the ground. It might take a while for you to find that proper strength and to build your full root system for yourself in order before you start growing upwards, right? You have to grow outwards before you can grow upwards, right? You have to set your base for yourself first before you really do anything too crazy. But I think making sure that you have your roots firmly planted in the ground is what's going to help you in the future as well. Yeah, I was considering going back to stable work again, though I wanted a new career direction too. It can be really tough to balance things out, but I think it really is up to you to decide what are the things that are most important to you, right? Is, you know, having that sort of extra financial stability going to be the most important thing for you, or is having the more like career freedom going to be like the most important thing for you? How can you balance the two of these so you have a decent amount of financial stability but also still have some freedom for yourself, you know? And then that brings us to your Yu-Gi-Oh card, Protector of the Throne. While the king is away, the queen protects his throne with a mighty defense. And to me, this feels like it's telling you that you're not doing this alone. You have people who've got your back, right? And I think that is a key thing here. Life is going to throw you obstacles, 1000%. But as you've been building your roots, you've been setting yourself up for success, you've been strengthening your network, you've been doing everything you can for yourself. And this is a reminder that you are not going into 2025 all by yourself. You've got family, you've got your fiance, you've got your friends, you've got any, you know, co-workers that you may have if you decide to go back to like a more stable, like classical job. I think that's all something to keep in mind, is the fact that you're not doing this all by yourself. You've got people looking to help you and to protect you. And I think keeping in mind the things that you want to protect yourself as well, you know, what is your throne and what do you want to keep safe, you know? And I think keeping all of this in mind will help you find your own direction for 2025. But you got this. You got this. Overall, honestly, pretty decent reading. Pretty solid reading. It feels very you. This is a new journey. This is a new beginning for you. You've been doing a lot of new things for yourself, and it feels like the cards are definitely recognizing and saying that for you. Yeah, it's definitely a strong reading to start out with, for sure. All right, next up in the queue is Alex. Alex, are you here? I got plenty of my water with me. Yeah, of course, Ron. No problem, no problem. Did Alex disappear? Maybe Alex wasn't ready for me to be done with the reading by now. Also, hi, Wizard. Welcome in, Wizard. Also, earlier some friends were playing Dead by Daylight. Oh my gosh. And dating sim, and boy, that was a ride. Yeah, the Dead by Daylight dating sim is a wild ride. Also, oh my god, the last Bobby of 2024. Hope you and your community a great 2020. Thank you, Nortania. Thank you for the 25 months. Oh my gosh. Over 2 years. That's wild. That's wild. The Dead by Daylight dating sim. Yeah, it's called Hooked on You. It is on Steam. And it also takes way more fucking computer power than it needs, honestly. It does not need that much fucking processing power for a fucking Otome game. What? Dude, I've played this game on stream before. I've played Hooked on You, the Dead by Daylight dating sim. That's the only Dead by Daylight media I've consumed, is the dating sim. Dating sim Bitcoin miner. Honestly, I could believe it. But like whenever I would stream it, it would so taxing on my PC, dude. I think it's one of the most taxing games up. Like it took roughly around the same amount of like shit as fucking Genshin Impact did when I was streaming. It does not need the same levels as Genshin Impact when I'm streaming. I'm looking at it, I don't know how to feel. Lust. What you should be feeling is lust. Joke's on you, I never consumed Dead by Daylight. I mean, like I said, the only Dead by Daylight content I've ever consumed is the dating sim, so... A little. Yeah, that's fair. That's valid. That's valid. Alright, I think Alex disappeared, so we're gonna, I guess, skip Alex for now. And we'll go to Lazy. Lazy, are you here? Lazy soul? The only dating sim I played was Sucker for Love. Oh, I just got that game as a present. I've been meaning to play it. I'm probably gonna play it soon. I've had that on my Steam wish list for so long, so I'm really excited. I play a lot of dating sims. I love dating sims. I definitely love like visual novels and dating sims. You're now lurking. Feel free to relax. Yeah, go do what you gotta do for yourself, Ren. Go have fun with your shopping. Alright, is Lazy here? Hello? Lazy soul, are you here? Are we gonna have to skip to the third person in line? Yeah, Ren just said whoever was next is what I said, so up to interpretation. Whoever is next in line, yeah, whoever answers gets it, basically. Okay, well, I think Lazy is also disappeared, so next in line is Leonix, and I see Leonix right here, so I know Leonix is here. You should totally play Cupid Parasite and 9rip, which I totally help localize. I actually do want to play the Cupid Parasite one. I remember saying that. Wait, I didn't hear. Oh, there's a Lazy. There's Lazy. Okay. We'll do Lazy then. It's okay. You're here before I did any of the card shuffling anyway, so you're fine, Lazy. Alright, Lazy wants a love reading, and because you basically skip the line because Alex wasn't here, you will also get the free Yu-Gi-Oh card, Lazy. Yay! I'm liking the girl in the sun hat. Oh yeah. She's very pretty. I do like Huntress though. I love a good muscle mommy. There's just something about it. It's just mwah, peak cinema. Yeah, let's see what we got for your love reading, Lazy. And we'll throw in the Yu-Gi-Oh card with it. Muscle mommies are the best, true. I love a woman that could destroy me in one hit, dude. I love a woman who can beat the shit out of me. Okay. The fucking handshake. You're like, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Let's see what we got for you. I love a woman who will literally just destroy me in a physical activity. Yeah. I want her to be able to bench press me. That's my standards. I want her to ball on me. What? Let's see what we got for you, lazy. Ooh. 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 And now let's grab your Yu-Gi-Oh card, lazy. Yeah, basketball. You want a b-ball? Or are you saying you want her to turn you into the basketball? And then, like, slam dunk you into the hoop? Because, like, it could be either. Could be both. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to understand. I love a woman who would just kill me. No, Red Go Light, that's not good for your health. That's really not good for your health when you die, dude. That's arguably one of the worst things you can do to your health, is die. In the immortal words of Spike Spiegel, I want a woman who will actually just kill me. Yeah. I want her to crush my head between her thighs like a watermelon. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Get a stalker GF, but not a yandere. Oh shit. No, these are not. We're not bringing red flags in 2025, you guys. We're not. We're not doing that. Alright, we got the cards for you, lazy. So let's go ahead and put them up on the screen. Starting with... Stand by my thirst and no one will tell me otherwise. Oh, it's all making sense now. It's all coming together. I've connected the dots. There we go. And then we've got the third card, which is... There we go. All right, so lazy, for your love reading, in order of left to right, we've got the Ace of Coins, we've got the King of Wands, and we have the reverse King of Cups. So, for your Yu-Gi-Oh card, we have Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Hell yeah, brother. So let's go ahead and start with the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins is a card of prosperity. It's a card of abundance. It is a card of wealth and pleasure and a little bit of hedonism, aka, you know, you're putting yourself first. What makes you happy is what goes, right? This is the peak loving yourself card. And all of the good things that help you love yourself card. It's a great card to start off with, especially in a love reading. To me, this reads as self-love. This is like a I'm gonna take myself out on a date because I know I deserve it kind of vibes, right? And then we followed up with the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is a very fiery, very passionate type of person, very electric, you know. So we're getting some like charisma vibes coming off of here. Somebody very, very sultry, very in power, ready to make shit happen. And you know, it's kind of setting some other people's loins on fire. It's working, and that's something you gotta embrace. And then we've got the reverse King of Cups. And this one's an interesting one because normally the King of Cups is somebody who's very like in tune with their emotions, somebody who's very open with how what they're feeling and very sensitive. In its reverse, though, it's somebody who's got a lot of emotions, but they're not great at showing them. They appear very calm on the surface, but there's very like tumultuous currents of emotions kind of rushing behind the scenes. And sometimes that can be very shocking. It can drag you down even further when your emotions are like a rushing current that you can't really control. Right? And I think that's sort of the key thing here is the fact that it's very, I want to say two-faced, but I don't mean it in like a super bad negative way. I mean it more like you have two very different parts of you, and one of them that you try to show to the world is very like cool and calm and collected, but inside you're kind of like a hot mess, and that's fine, but I think you should show people more of the internal hot mess part of you. I think the key thing here is the fact that you're not actively showing both sides of you, and that's sort of, you know, people are missing out on getting to see that, and that sort of feels very much like it's coming in into play here as well with your Yu-Gi-Oh card, which is Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon, Thunder Dragon, right? It's got two heads, it's got two faces to it. Neither one of them is necessarily the main face or the wrong face. They're just two faces of the creature. And I think what matters most is knowing how to show both of those faces of yourself, right? Being open about your own emotions and your own feelings and how you feel in relationships, I think is a great way to show people you're interested. Did you know you have to show people you're interested in them for them to know that you're interested in them? In order for them to flirt back, you have to flirt with people in order for them to flirt back with you. That's what this is all about, right? You have to actually make moves if you want romance. I guess you can say you put on a persona. Yeah, exactly. It is very much that sense of you have two sides to you. You have the one that you show the world, and you have the one that you keep to yourself. And the one you keep to yourself is very emotional, has a lot of very strong feelings, but you try really hard to hide that from everybody. And it feels like the cards are telling you, but why are you hiding it? You don't need to hide it, right? And in fact, it's very cute and it's very nice, and sometimes it can be very sexy when people are just very open about their emotions and how they are feeling, right? Especially in terms of love, right? If you are crushing on somebody and you make it obvious that you're crushing on somebody, then they can be like, oh, they're putting down some signals. Yeah, I guess I could show them that I'm also interested in them too. Nobody wants to be the first move because it means that there's a chance that they could get rejected. But you have to put in, you know, some sort of gamble in order for there to be a payoff when it comes to love. If you keep all of your feelings bottled up inside all to yourself and then you die alone, like, it's not really love. That's you protected yourself from being rejected, but you also hurt yourself from literally anything else that could happen in a relationship, you know? Sometimes you gotta take the risk, and you just gotta be open with who you are, you know? And also, there's a lot of people who are super fucking oblivious, right? Like, really, really fucking oblivious. I can be one of those people, but I have had partners, people I've been crushing on, where I've literally gone up to them and told them that I like them romantically, and they still didn't realize I had a crush on them. That's me. Do they like me, or are they just being nice? I've literally gone up to them and be like, hey, I like you, like, as more than a friend. And they'd be like, oh, like, best friends? I'm like, no, like, I wanna fuck you. But that's the thing, though, is some people are so fucking dense. God. God. Take the fucking hint. I'm spelling it out. Also, hello, Tara. Welcome in. Welcome in. I see you on YouTube. I like you have a cookie. For real, honestly, giving people food is a great way to build rapport with them and show them that you care for them. I've never had a bad interaction with me giving people free food. They tend to like it. But yeah, it just be like that sometimes. You never know, you never know. But sometimes you just gotta be direct. You just gotta be straight up, you know, and just fucking be honest, be 100%, and just fucking go for it, just like full throttle, you know. Some of us are too autistic to notice we just have that tism riz, yeah. Yeah, we took the autism tests in the Discord. I don't think there was like 2 people who were under 100 points. Yeah, there was literally like 2 people in all, like the whole group who were under 100 points. Yeah, so it'd be like that sometimes. It's okay. You just got to be more direct. You know, there's something strong about it. Yeah, the tism riz. Honestly, though, I love somebody incredibly passionate about their hobbies. I love listening to somebody just talk for like an hour and a half about very specific things about their hobby. Harper once like went really in depth explaining the Digimon like Digipets thing and like how they like evolve and like the whole tree of like all the different evolutions, and that was fantastic, and I would 100% listen to them talk about it again. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. I thought I won once by asking a crush out to lunch, and then she mentioned her boyfriend, and my brain hit the brakes on a train like abort. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. You just gotta do your best. It'd be like that sometimes. Info dumped to me about how those little crenellations on castles were used for defensive archer positions. Yeah. For real though, I do just love hearing people talk about something that they're incredibly passionate about. That is the tism riz, 100%. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I'm just oblivious. Sometimes you just gotta take the hint. And if you like somebody, then I think you should hint even harder to them, just to make sure, you know? Just go extra hard in making the signals as obvious as possible. All right, next up we've got Leonix. And Leonix wants... What kind of reading do you want, Leonix? I think I'm probably reading into and being arrogant, or they wouldn't like me over massive corrective masking. I mean, it's hard to know until it happens, but you'd be surprised. I feel like a lot of people don't give themselves credit, you know? You are somebody's type. You, right now, there is somebody in this world who thinks you are the hottest motherfucker on the planet. Like, statistically speaking, there's at least one person on this earth who thinks you are the hottest person on earth. All right? You just gotta find your niche. You just gotta find your market. You gotta find your people, and it'll work out. It'll happen. So, hi, Zodiac. Welcome in. But yeah, what do you want for your reading, Leonix? Oh, also welcome back, Alex. I had to do something important and didn't expect it to be long. It's okay, it's okay. We'll come back to you, Alex. Yeah, how's it going, Zodiac? How's it poppin'? I'm not sure, Dere, help. Also, hi, Oka. I see you. Hope everyone's having good times. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, do you just want a general reading, Leonix, for your 2025? What do the cards have in store for you for your 2025? Do you want me to just do that for you? Hi, Oka. Thanks for grabbing your daily pillow, Oka Oka. Thank you for the headbats. I guess so, yeah, we could do that for you. Alright, let's see what your 2025 got in store for you, Leonix. What's poppin' in here? Also, hi, Matt. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it going? Wait, can I get an Oracle card? I just need to leave mod view quickly to resub. Yeah, sure. I'll give you your Oracle card. Don't worry, Leonix. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. And now let's grab your Oracle card. Oh my god, the little tail wiggle. That's such a cute emo, dude. I did it, yay, 21 months, yeah. Thank you for the resub, Leonix, for 21 months. Thank you. Ooh, that's a good Oracle card for you too. All right, we've got all of the cards for you, Leonix. Let's go ahead and put them up on the screen, starting with... Is there a command to check how long I've been subbed? My one auto renews? Oh, you could probably maybe sub time if you do like exclamation point sub time maybe. I know there's like a follow age, maybe sub age. Yeah, there you go. Look at that, Alex on top of it. Oh my god. Run sub age, 1 year, 7 months, 15 days. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at that. Alex, 1 year, 7 months, 10 days. Oh, it's a follow age. I was like, oh, how did it change so drastically? Oh, okay, it's the follow age. It's a follow age. Oh my god, Unbans has been following for 2 years, 1 month, 9 days, 23 hours. Can you believe it's been 2 years, dude? Unbans, that's crazy. I feel like I remember when you first arrived. That's so wild. Because I'm pretty sure it was like during my Christmas stream last year. Or not last year, the year before last year. It was like one of my first Christmas streams. My Christmas drunk stream. It was like around then. Alright, let's see what we got for the second card. Remember the torture I endured before I arrived from you? Sounds about right, my memory sucks. It's all good, it's all good. What do you mean the torture you've endured? There is no torture. Also, hi, Sola. Welcome in. It wasn't almost okay. Well, it had been several years since I had played that game, so I remembered it being around the ending. But also, I have time blindness. Okay, so it's very easy for me to lose track of time and realize it's like 7 or 8 hours have passed. You know, I have time blindness. You can't make fun of me. Meowdy. Hope you're all well. Yeah. Welcome in, Sola. I hope you're doing good. Oh, oops, that's the wrong one. It is not the 4 of Cups. It is the 6 of Cups. I got my Roman numerals all jumbled up. Happy 1 year, yeah. Happy, happy, happy. Do, 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 do. Happy, 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 happy. I love that cat. I love all the cat memes. They just bring me so much joy. Alright, alright. We got the cards for you. Leonix for your reading. So, in order of left to right for you, we have the 3 of Cups, we have the 6 of Cups, and we have the High Priestess reversed. And then for your Oracle card, we have Rain. So let's go ahead and start breaking this down for you, starting with the 3 of Cups, right? The 3 of Cups is a card of a lot of different paths. You have a lot of different directions you can go in, and it really is just up to you to decide which one you personally want to take, right? You can pick any of them and you're gonna have a good time. Things are gonna work out, things are gonna happen that are gonna be really good for you, right? So don't stress too much about what's the quote-unquote right path to take. Just pick whichever path feels right for you and you'll do fine, right? They're all equally good paths in their own right. We follow that up with the 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups is a card of fun. It's a card of innocence. It's a card of being sort of happily unattached, being able to sort of be a little bit more frivolous, a little bit more childish, and just, you know, it's like a reflection of like the simpler times, the more innocent times in your life. Also, hi Mita, welcome in. So I think that's definitely the key thing here, is the fact that you don't have things tying you down, and that's why you should have more fun, you know, embracing your sort of inner child and having more fun with that kind of stuff, right? Sometimes we tend to overcompensate with our adultness as we get older and feeling like we can't indulge in a lot of the childish things that we wanted to as a kid because we have to be an adult. And for, you know, certain things that's true, like you can't only eat cake for, you know, every meal because you know as an adult that that's not healthy, but you could, on rare occasion, you know, as a special treat, you could decide to eat cake for breakfast. You know, you could decide to do that. You could decide to go to the store and just buy a cake for yourself for no reason, right? Because, you know, you can indulge, you can have fun. There's no need to restrict yourself that harshly, right? And I think that's sort of the key thing here, is try not to restrict yourself and to embrace that sort of inner child. You know, feed your inner child a little bit more and have some more fun and, you know, release your inhibitions and feel the rain on your skin, Leonix. No one else can do it for you. Only you can let it in, okay? No one else. No one else, all right? And that brings us to your Oracle card, which is rain, right? Which is cleansing. It's purification. It is a hydration. It's a chance to wash away the old to bring in the spring of the new, right? So you know, the cold winter has thawed out. The spring is coming in. It's bringing in the warmth. It's bringing in the showers. It's bringing in the rain. And that is in turn giving new life to the world around you. The small little delicate sprouts are popping up everywhere. And I feel like that's the key thing here, is the fact that you gotta give yourself some water. You gotta hydrate. And speaking of, I'm gonna hydrate. Also, hi, Mr. Nightmare. Hi, Merciful. Welcome in. Welcome in. You just gotta listen to Rihanna. You gotta listen to Rihanna inside of your heart, Leonix, okay? You can stand under my umbrella. What a segue, Derry. No. It was all lined up from the start. You just gotta feel it for yourself, you know? Feel the internal beat. Thank you for the head pats. I still haven't got to roll off a grassy hill yet. That'll be on my bucket list. Oh my god, I've done that. If you are going to do that, wear long sleeves, okay? Wear long sleeves and wear long pants because grass is itchy. It is itchy and it's not fun, okay? But other than that, the rolling part is fun though. Just be careful that it's like fully clear so you don't like roll into like a tree or like a fucking rock or something. But yes, wear long sleeves and you'll have a good time rolling in the grass. Hope that helps. There's your dairy tips for the day. The life hacks. Okay, next up, we've got Red Go Light. And Red Go Light wants a 2025 reading. Thank you for your sagely life wisdom. Yeah, I got you, dude. I got you, dude. I used to roll in the grass all the time as a kid. 100%. I've got so much life experience. Sounds like I'll be having a bit of fun this year for sure. The cards are definitely saying you got a little bit of fun going on for you. Rolling down grassy hills is great. True. Also, hi Grimshaw, welcome in. How are you? Okay, we got Red Go Light in here. Where's Red Go Light? Red Go Light, it's your turn. Where you at? Rolling down grassy hills is fun. Yeah, it also just depends on how steep the hill is. If the hill is too steep, then you start rolling a little too fast and you feel like you're gonna get a concussion or something. So not too steep of a hill and long sleeves, and you should be having a good time, you know? But there you go. Yes, I'm here. Hi, Red Go Light. Okay. And Red Go Light wants a 2025 reading. So let's do it. I wish I have grassy hills around me. You zoom into the city I live in, you'll just see a big bald gray patch on the satellite map. Oh, that's so sad, dude. I mean, you can roll on flat grass. It doesn't have to be a hill. But I was just saying, you know, if you are gonna roll down a hill, make sure it's not too steep of a hill. You know, there's certain things to keep in mind as you're judging, you know, your own personal trajectory and your velocity and everything like that. I think, wasn't there a children's rhyme on that or something? Oh yeah, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Then Jack fell down. Jack dropped his crown, came tumbling down, and Jill came tumbling after. Something like that. Oh man, that's an old ass fucking nursery rhyme. I haven't heard that nursery rhyme in so fucking long, dude. Let's see what we got for you, Red Go Light. Oh. Okay. We've got the cards for you, so let's go ahead and put them up, Red Go Light, starting with... There we go. All right. We've got the cards for you. So, in order of left to right, we've got the Emperor, we have the reverse Four of Cups, and we have the reverse Chariot. Yeah, here we go. Leonix got the lyrics up. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Yeah, there it is. I was pretty close. From my memory. I didn't nail it all the way, but like I was like 90% of the way there. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start breaking this down for you. Red, starting with the Emperor, right? We start off strong with the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody who is a leader, who is taking control. A pail of water is the right word though, isn't it? Yeah. It would be the other pail, but it could be that that's how it was spelled before. It is an old nursery rhyme. Sometimes the spelling is different, maybe. I don't know if Lana just copied it from somewhere else. I just remember it from singing in music class in primary school. Oh my god. We had to learn hot cross buns on the recorder in primary school, dude. Did you also have to learn hot cross buns? Hot cross buns, hot cross buns. 1 penny, 2 penny, hot cross buns. Sorry, I didn't remember how to spell pale. It's okay, Leonix. Nobody's perfect. Damn. That felt too mean to say. No, I'm proud of you. You remembered the nursery rhyme. That was very impressive. But yeah, so we start with the Emperor, who is like a leader, an organizer, somebody who is in control of a situation. And there's also a card that represents like the positive results of your hard work. All of the hard work you've been doing, it's coming to fruition. You're starting to feel like things are really starting to evolve from here. They're starting to pick up, and it's all becoming worth it. You're starting to see everything come together, right? You've had the plans, you've been building them, and now you're finally actually starting to see it come to life, right? We also, interestingly enough though, followed up with the reverse Four of Cups. Now, the reverse Four of Cups is a card that specifically talks about new growth and new opportunities from losses, right? Something good coming out of a bad situation. So there's a sense of like, because this one door closed, that's the reason why this other door could open, you know? So I feel like that's the key thing to hold on to here, is the fact that not every loss is a complete loss. It's got something better in store for you, and that feels especially true because of the reverse Four of Cups. You've got something better in store for you, even if things don't initially work out. And then we followed up as well at last with the reverse Chariot. And this one's an interesting one because a Chariot's normally a card of like victory, taking power, and success. But in its reverse, it's like success, but at what cost? Which I think is an interesting one to have here. Success, but at what cost, right? It's a sacrificial success. Yes, you won, but it's not something you felt happy about. It's not something you felt fulfilled over. It's technically a win, but it wasn't a win that brought you joy, right? And maybe that's saying that something that would maybe initially be something that would bring you, that would by all intents and purposes be something that would bring you joy, something that would be a win, is maybe not the right answer for you, right? So, and I'm just going to use like general examples. I don't know if this is the example or not, but it could be like careers. Maybe you feel like, oh, if I get a career making a lot of money, you know, doing this thing's going to pay a lot more, you know, that should be, it's a higher position. I'm getting more money. This should be the better option for me. But maybe the truth is that you don't want to do that. And the thing that would actually make you happier is taking, you know, the lesser paying job, doing something you're passionate about, right? That's sort of like what it's suggesting. So in that sense as well, like maybe rejecting that bigger offer is going to open the door for you to do the thing that you actually want, the thing that will actually bring you joy. So it feels very much like the cards are telling you 2025 is going to have this big decision of you deciding what maybe other people would be considering like the better, bigger thing for you versus what would actually bring you joy, what would actually make you happy, right? And I think that's the key thing to keep in mind, especially if you're job hunting, right? If you are still looking for work after college, is this idea of what is best for me? What will make me happy? Because maybe, one or two options would technically get the job done and they'd work, but maybe that's not what's going to make you happy, right? Especially like long term, right? So I think that's sort of just something to keep in mind is not everything that is a loss is necessarily a bad thing. Even losses can open the doors to future wonderful things in your life, right? So don't stress too much if things don't go according to plan because they tend to sort themselves out even better than before. But yeah, I hope that gives you some reassurance, Red Go Light. Fingers crossed. It can be tough, especially with job hunting, for sure. But I believe in you. You got this. It's gonna be a-okay. I'm an ad. Well, I finished. The a-okay. It's gonna be Daijobu. There we go. The tarot tells me that Indy will be even cuter next year. Oh my god, it told you that? What card did you pull for that? Because I haven't heard anything about that. Also, hi, Tire Ticking Time Bomb. Welcome in. Alright, next up. Who do we got next? Next is Rockadon. Hell yeah, Rockadon. And Rockadon wants a general reading. And did you also want an oracle card as well? Lovers and the Fool. I don't know if those are the cards that tell you all of that. I'm no expert, but I don't think those are the two cards specifically stating that I'm going to get cuter next year. I'm not sure where you're pulling that interpretation from. I mean, not to say that you'll be wrong or anything, but... Yeah, you want that oracle card too? Alright. General reading for Rockadon with an oracle card. I learned it from Balatro. I need to play Balatro. It does look fun. I know Harper's been playing it. I've seen them play it a couple of times, and it does look interesting and it does look fun. I like the fact that they have like all of those crazy cards mixed in. It's like the card game. Period. The card game. And it's just so silly. It makes me want to try it out. I definitely want to try playing it. We'll see how good I can get at poker. It would be dope as you are the tarot master. We'll see. The Fool and the Tower are my favorite cards. What are yours? The Hermit and the Star are probably my two favorites. The Two of Swords. Is it like Uno, Poker, Yu-Gi-Oh? It's got like every card in it. It's all of the cards. It's got like astrological cards, it's got like tarot cards, it's got normal playing cards, it's got a rock. Also, are you going to bed? Good night, Red Go Light. Sweet dreams. Get plenty of rest. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for the head pats, Wizard. So if you play poker, do you get dealt some Pokemon energy cards? Oh my god, wait, that could change the game. That could be huge. I have been playing Pokemon. I've been playing the Pokemon Pocket. It's been so much fun. I do like opening the card packs. There's something very addicting about that. Alright, let me pull these cards for Rockadon real quick, and then I will do that ASMR sleep protection spell for you, Ren, in just a sec. Once again, for the EP speakers in chat, yeah. Let's see what we got for Rockadon. Oh. Alright, well, let's pull your Oracle card. What happens to the people that haven't played Pokemon? Do they get exploded? Yeah, kablooey. Sad to say. Yeah, you just, you know, you get eviscerated into a bunch of tiny little pieces. It's really tragic and really messy. It takes forever to clean that up. The Shadow Realms were the people who die playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Go. Also, it's crazy we all talk about the Shadow Realm, but like in Yu-Gi-Oh! They straight up die. The Shadow Realm was a creation by 4Kids dub because they didn't want to tell everybody that they just straight up fucking die. Okay. Whew. Alright. Well, we got the cards for your Rockadon. Let me read this spell out real quick for the sleepyheads in chat. I'm sure this is gonna really help them go to sleep. And then I will put your cards up on the screen. Alright. The sleep protection spell, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Power bestowed upon me by the darkness of the realm. I enact my contract with you in exchange for your magic. Absorb the darkness of my target and leave no trace, so that dreams may be as gentle as the night stars. Nightmare Devourer! There you go. Hope that helps. Sweet dreams. Good night. Alright, let's go ahead and put these up on the screen for you. Starting with... There we go. And then the next card is... There we go. And then the last card is... Elsa, hi, Frank. What are your thoughts on plushies? Awesome or lame? I literally have multiple plushies on my bed. I sleep with 2 plushies in my bed. Minimum. Depends on the plushie? No. I sleep with 2 plushies. I have a giant Squishmallow and I have a Genshin Impact Morax Exuvia plushie. It's his dragon, like his Exuvia form. Yeah. And I cuddle both when I sleep. I need Nikkei plushies. You'll buy a plushie of anything? That's... What... I have standards. I'm not just buying shit quality plushies, but like, if it's a nice quality plushie of something cute, yeah, I'll get a fucking plushie. I mean, that's already pretty diverse right there. I've got like a normal ass Squishmallow. That's like, it's like a Valentine's themed Squishmallow. And then I've got fucking Genshin Impact Rex Lapis fucking Morax Exuvia dragon form. Like, I don't know what else you want from me. Alright, where's this last card? Here it is. It's called Being True to Yourself. There we go. I mean, I'm not gonna like buy a plushie of like a shit emoji or something, but like if I see a cute plushie that looks really cuddly, yeah, I mean, I would buy it. There's a lot of plushies in this world I'd like to have, but I don't have the money for them, unfortunately. I don't got plushie funds. I got a venti one and several goats and many more. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Okay, we got the cards for you, Rakadon, for your general reading. So in order of left to right, we've got the King of Cups, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the reverse Five of Wands. And then for your Oracle card, we have Salt. So let's go ahead and start breaking this down for you, starting with the King of Cups, right? The King of Cups is somebody who is very in tune with their emotions, somebody who knows how they're feeling, is very sensitive, very in touch with nature, and also how other people are feeling. And somebody who's very good with words too. They know how to take control of emotional situations in the good sense of like, they know how to calm you down, they know how to cheer you up. That is the King of Cups, right? We follow it up though with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a rough card to get because the Ten of Swords is misfortune, it is despair, it is anguish, it is pain, it is misery. This is not a good card. This is the shit sucks card. This is the shit massively sucks. The world is stabbing you in the back with 10 swords. That's the 10 of swords card. It's a hard card to have because shit sucks. Damn, bro. Fuck. But we also do, interestingly though, we followed up with both the Five of Wands reversed as well as the Salt Oracle card. Yeah. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. The music's crunchy? It shouldn't be crunchy. Well, we'll do. Is it still crunchy? It shouldn't be crunchy. Guess the fuck who? Hoomst. Hoomst is it? A little crunchy? Oh. Maybe let me restart it then. Let me close. And let me reopen it. Maybe that'll fix it. Sounds crispy. Let me reopen it then. See if that'll fix it. Ba, 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 ba. Sounds like a busted speaker. Well, that's not right. It sounds normal on my end. It's still sounding fucked up. Guess what? What? Does it still sound fucked up? First sounds good now? Okay, cool. I guess I just had to restart it then. Alright, problem solved. Yeah. And what's the star by your name? That means you gotta sub. You're a subscriber. Second, I stream on my PNG for the first time. Oh, that's so exciting! Hell yeah, hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Very exciting, Zalbar. Congratulations. Oh, alright, and then the last card we've got for you, Rakadon, is the Reverse Five of Wands, right? Reverse Five of Wands is a card of victory after conflict. It is a card of peace after the battle, and it is a card of new opportunities, right? So as much as you do have all of this backstabby shit and life sucks energy from the Ten of Swords, it is followed up by the Reverse Five of Wands, just kind of telling you like, after the shit sucks, things get better, you know. Things are not going to permanently shit sucks, if that is any consolation for you. If anything, things are gonna suck, but it's not gonna suck forever, and in ways it will help things get easier and better for you, you know? I feel amazing because multiple friends showed up. I had a lot of scuff too since I'm just now learning stream elements. Yeah. I remember when I first started streaming, there's definitely some stuff that can get pretty scuffed when you're first learning how to stream. Also, hi, Absolute Nerd. Meowdy. Meowdy. But yeah, so there is this feeling of like, shit is gonna suck. Shit is gonna suck. Undoubtedly, indubitably. But it's not gonna suck forever, and it's not gonna always suck, right? Like, it will get better. Things will get easier. Things will work out. It's gonna be rough. You just gotta strap in and wait for the turbulence to be over. But once the turbulence is over, you'll land and you'll be at your actual destination, right? So it's gonna be a bumpy ride, but the destination will be ultimately worth it. And then that brings us to your oracle card, which is Salt, which is protection and banishing negativity. I think this is a case of you gotta do what you gotta do to keep yourself safe, right? Like, yeah, we do have the shit sucks card, but this is also the chance for you to think about how you can keep yourself safe, how you can protect yourself. Did anyone get a positive reading tonight? Yes. Yes. There have been positive readings tonight. I promise, I promise. I'll be lurking. Yeah, take care, Zelfar. Thank you again for making the first Zelfar. Oh, yeah, I'm glad. I got mostly positive with a bit of a bump. Yeah, Leonix had a positive one. There have been positive ones. This one's just, you know, some people got it rough. They got a rough start, but you know, it's a rough start to a solid destination. And in a way, that's better than having a smooth sailing ride to a mediocre destination, you know? I'd rather have the bumpy ride initially, but end up at the place I really want to be. And I feel like this is definitely what the cards are saying, is it's gonna be a bumpy ride, but you'll get to where you're going and it'll be well worth it at the end, you know? Have you played any of the Lego games? I played, the Lego Star Wars a long ass time ago as a kid. And then I played Lego Fortnite. Just Lego Fortnite count? But yeah, I hope that helps, Rocket. Maybe it gives you some reassurance. Like, yeah, the going's gonna get tough, but it will keep going. You know? And ultimately, it'll be worth it in the end. Which one? What do you mean, which one? There's like 5 Lego Star Wars games. I don't know. It was the one on the PS2. Whichever one that one was. Which Lego Star Wars was on the PS2? Let me Google it. I think it was the second one. Was that the first one or the second one? I don't remember though. I remember playing it on our Wii, I think. Oh, maybe, yeah. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played too many Lego games. I just know I played that one because my little brother had that one. And I was curious about it, so he let me play a few levels and, like, explore a little bit on it. Which was neat. But I never, like, played a lot of games until literally, like high school. I think was the first I started actually playing video games. Because that's when I first started, like, really living with, like, my mom and stuff. Oh, you're playing the third one? That's cool, that's cool. So thank you for the lurk, Zelfar. Thank you, thank you. Alright, next up on the list. Next up is Marsh. It is Marsh's reading. You're still here, right, Marsh? I feel like I saw you not too long ago. Yeah, there's Marsh. There's Marsh. And Marsh wants, ooh, a family reading. Oh my gosh. All right, well, let's see what we got for you, Marsh, for your family reading. Is that like Family Guy? No. No, it's not. Incorrect. It's okay, we all make mistakes. Family ties got interesting during Christmas. Oh my god, family drama during the holidays? That's so shocking, Marsh. I've never heard of that happening to anybody. But I'm so curious. Oh my god, I'm so curious. I love hearing about people's family drama, honestly. Some of that shit's so crazy. Also, hi Firehawk, welcome in. Thank you for grabbing your daily pillow. Damn, definitely not Hallmark Christmas worthy. Yeah. Oh my god, the Hallmark Christmas movies. Did you know there is a Hallmark Christmas movie? Well, it's a Netflix Hallmark Christmas movie called Hot Frosty, about Frosty the Snowman, but what if the snowman was a dude, like, sculpture, like, with, like, a fucking anatomical dick or whatever, and he gets the scarf so he becomes a real man, but then, he gets arrested and fucking dies from heat stroke in the jail, but then the lady kisses him and brings him to life, and he becomes a real man, and then they live happily ever after. And even though he has no documentation, they're going to go to Hawaii for next Christmas. Yeah, it's crazy. It's fucking wild. And nobody gives a fuck. They're all well aware he's a snowman and that he initially died as a snowman that was brought to life. And now that he's back again alive as a human after being kissed by a woman. What in the Pinocchio, Jack Frost, Beauty and the Beast? It's wild. It's so fucking crazy, dude. Also, hi, baby. How are you? Your cat's being weird. He's being a baby. Kitty cats are babies. They're just little guys. You can't get mad at them. You're legally not allowed to get mad at them. You signed the contract when you adopted them. Let's see what we got for Marsha's family reading. This does not clear up anything for me. But what's going on? But alright, let's see how I can interpret this. Let me put this up on the screen first. My head trying to visualize that movie. Just look up if you look up Hot Frosty, Netflix trailer. Because that's what it is. It's a Netflix Christmas movie. It's made by the the same company who funded the Vanessa Hudgens The Princess Switch, The Princess Switch 2, Switched Again, and The Princess Switch 3, Romancing the Star, aka the Christmas heist movie. Hot Frosty sounds like some urban... Don't look it up on Urban... Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't look it up on Urban Dictionary. It's not worth it. You're only hurting yourself on purpose if you do. Alright, and then we've got the next one, which is... Uh-oh. My internet just died? I guess it's back now. Damn, I just saw my fucking thing turn red for a second. It's like, oh! Okay, I guess it's back now. I guess it's good now. Yeah, hit him with the uh-oh. The whoopsie poopsie. I guess it's good now, though. It was just a quick flash. Looks like it's good now. And then the third card is... There we go. Okay. We've got the cards for you. So we've got, in order of left to right, we have the reverse of the world. We have the Chariot, and we have the reverse Three of Cups. Very interesting choice of cards that I feel makes it very hard for me to figure out what the fuck is going on. But let's see how I can interpret this. So we start with the reverse of the world, right? Normally the world is a card of like completion, reaching your end goal. It's a card of union and reunion and like achieving success. But in its reverse, it's like a card of stagnation. It's like the journey's not really over. You're kind of stuck in place. It's the lack of a satisfying ending is basically what the reverse of the world is, which is an interesting start. The lack of a satisfactory ending, not feeling happy with what the supposed ending is, feeling like there's still more to go, a lot more to go, if anything. But we follow it up with the Chariot. And the Chariot is also, hi Steph, welcome in. Hi. How are you? I hope your Christmas has been good. We followed up with the Chariot, and the Chariot is a card of triumph. It is a card of success. It is a card of willpower. It is a card of taking everything you've learned from the situation and using all of that knowledge and using all of that experience to achieve greatness. Because of everything you've learned so far, because of all of the previous failures, all of the previous non-successful attempts, that's what's helping you gain all of the knowledge and experience you need in order to succeed this time, in order to sort of break out of it and to claim victory by the balls, basically. But we also follow it up with the reverse Three of Cups. I was like, oh my gosh, you got a headache, you gotta take care of yourself. Drink plenty of water, get some food, get some rest. Maybe take some medicine. Yeah, Step's been following me like the longest, actually. I think Step is my longest follower. Besides like literally like one person who was following me before I was a VTuber. But I think Step is the person who's been following me the longest since I've been a VTuber, yeah. 2 years, 8 months, 24 days, 2 hours. Yeah. Seb's been the OG. The OG. Now followed longer. But yeah, isn't that crazy? Because that just goes to show that I'm almost at like my 3-year mark for being a VTuber though. Isn't that fucking wild? But yeah, so we follow up those cards with the reverse Three of Cups, Marsh. And the reverse Three of Cups is a card of, technically there are a lot of options. There are technically a lot of different directions you can go in, but it's not necessarily the right ones. It's a card of empty prosperity. It's a card of success, but without the satisfaction. Again, the sense of like, technically you're winning, but you don't feel like you're winning. Like, this is a race to the bottom, and technically you're in the lead, but goddamn, this is not a race you want to win. Like, it's the king of the idiots kind of tournament thing happening here. So, oh my god. Steph, thank you so much for the subs. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. And Valorant, and we got the 1 gift sub from Valorant. There you go. There's your 5 kissies. Yeah, I hope your headache goes away, Steph. I hope it disappears. I can see that. But yeah, so I think the thing here is this feeling of like, there is this sense of stagnation. There is this feeling of things are not going according to plan. Things are not feeling like they are really worth it. It feels very stagnant. It feels very like you're not really moving. And it's up to you to decide how you want to use all of the knowledge and all of the information to break out of this. But ultimately, it is it's very much a situation where there really isn't any winners, and it feels very much like, can you even win? Is it worth winning? You win, but are you really happy with winning? I think is kind of like the feeling here. I'm very curious what this drama is now, because this is a doozy to try to interpret. My mom's morality is weighing on her, and she doesn't realize that she smacked the fuck out of all 3 of her kids. Oh dear. That's a big one. She wants a family to reconcile. Yeah, I mean that is a thing of like, it's tough. There's a lot going on here, you know. I mean, ultimately it's up to you to decide. Will you be happy trying to reconcile with her or not, you know? Will the rest of your siblings be happy trying to reconcile with her or not, you know? It does feel very much like there is the sense of stagnation, but I think ultimately up to you. It is up to you to determine what is the best path for your healing, right? Because I mean, if you're you know, beating your kids, it's not exactly gonna help your kids want to build a lasting relationship with you in the future. But I think that it is up to the people who are the ones to accept the apology to decide whether or not they accept the apology. It's not up to the person apologizing to decide whether or not the people they're apologizing to should accept the apology or not, right? So ultimately, it is within your hands, and it's up to you to decide, you know, what's the best path for you. My 4-year-old nephew said during my Christmas dinner, "Don't talk to me, Grandma," and all my siblings looked at each other like if that were any of us, Mom would have smacked us without hesitation. Damn. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta do what's best for yourself. You gotta do what you gotta do for yourself. But also, kids say the darndest things. Kids say the darndest things. And also, kids legitimately, I feel, have it the worst because they have like no autonomy in like anything, right? You think about the amount of rights that children have, and they're basically non-existent because their parents will just tell them, well, I brought you into this world. The thing where your parents, anytime they tell you, I brought you into this world, I can take you out of it. Okay, take me out of it then. Go ahead. Take me out of it. I didn't ask to be brought into this world, so go ahead, take me out. You know? But also, Nugget, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you. Oh yeah, kids say the darndest things. Oh yeah. Oh no, I remember like one of like the quote unquote darndest things I said was it was Christmas actually. I was a kid. I was maybe like I want to say I was like maybe like 10. I was like an older kid, but I was definitely still a kid at the time. And we had like a family Christmas, and some family member, I don't remember who, it was probably one of my tias or something, had given me a present, and I had opened it, and it was a Dora the Explorer doll. Like, I'm a 10-year-old, I'm not playing with Dora the Explorer baby dolls. So and it was just so far off from anything I would have ever wanted, and I was so confused that I literally just said, oh, they must have mixed this up. This must have been for somebody else. This can't be my present. This clearly must have been for like a different child. They must have just mixed it up. Like me just being like, oh, it must have been just like an honest mistake. They meant to give this to somebody else. There's no way they would have given this to me. And my grandma was like, stop being ungrateful. You're being rude. I was like, I wasn't trying to be rude. It's so far off, dude. My mom just thinks I'm lazy. Some parents just don't fucking understand. Like, people have shit going on. My mom literally told me that like depression and like manic depression run in our family, and it's very common for us to have that. My mom told me this, and I told her, hey mom, I think I need therapy because I think I have depression. And then she tells me, oh, it's all in your head. You just need to be more confident. Yes, it is all in my head because it's a mental illness, but also you were just telling me that it runs in our family? But when I tell you I think I might have it, you tell me no, I don't? What? Anyways, so family's crazy sometimes. Family's crazy. It's a wild time. But I feel like everybody's got like crazy family stories like that, you know? Where like sometimes there is that sort of generational disconnect that can happen. But it's ultimately, I think, up to us to try to do the best we can for this. Oh my god. Yua! Yua, what the fuck? Thank you so much, Yua, for the 10 gift subs. That's the highest my vocal range could go with that kissy. Oh. Yua, thank you so much. What the fuck? And Valorant, thank you so much, Valorant, for the 2 gift subs. Valorant. What's next? 83 gift subs. Dude, if I hit like that many gift subs, I think my voice is gonna start going into like fucking sound waves that only dogs can hear when I start doing the kissies. Terry kissies become a dog whistle. That's what I was saying, dude. That's exactly what I was fucking saying. We're gonna start reaching pitches that mankind can no longer perceive. I gotta drink some water with that. I'm pretty sure Twitch can't play back those ranges of sounds. Nah, you can. Totally can. I'm like, wait, Steph, what the fuck? Steph! Thank you so much, Steph, for the 10 gift subs, too. Alright, let's do this. Wait, I gotta start lower. Okay. There you go. I did it. Still within the perceptible range of hearing. There you go. Also, hi, Jeremy. Welcome in. How are you? Applause. Yeah, I had to remind myself, wait, you have to start lower. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to hit those notes. It's all good. It's a vocal warm out, you know. Give you a little kissy. Yeah. There you go. That's normally like the pitch I start at, but I have to lower it for the the sub gifts. Thank you so much for the gift subs, you guys. That's so sweet of you. What the fuck? I was not expecting that at all. Thank you so much. Kisses for everybody. Okay, so we got Marsha's reading. Family's tough. Family's always, I think, a complicated one to do. But ultimately, you know, if it's a reading talking about, you know, what you decide is going to be the most satisfactory thing for you. What is going to bring you the most joy in that type of situation? Do you think there will ever be a Dere plush? Maybe. One day, maybe. No. Maybe not anytime soon, though. I mean, the actual, like, cost it takes to actually manufacture plushes, it's a very high cost start, you know. TLDR, my mom needs therapy, but mostly she's too old to accept that, I think. Oh, yeah. Some parents are so weird about, like, not realizing that they also need therapy. Everybody needs therapy, okay? I don't think there's a single person out in this world that is perfectly adjusted and doesn't need any therapy whatsoever, right? Everybody needs therapy, but some people see therapy as like a weakness, like a sign of loss. We all need therapy, bitch. All of us. Every single one of us needs therapy. Therapy's nuts. No, we need real therapy. No, real therapy. But yeah, no, I mean, I think every single person on this earth would benefit from a good therapy session. But some parents see it as like a them losing or them admitting that they did something wrong if they go to therapy. But like, you know how it is. It's complicated, and I feel like holidays, especially when you're meeting up with your family face to face, can sort of bring that to the forefront of your mind a lot as well. The issues you have with family, even though you love them, you also wish, like, God, I wish you would just look in the mirror for like half a second and see what I see. But, you know, With the new year comes the new you. You're the only person whose emotions you can control and whose actions you can control. So the best thing you can do in the new year is just focus on the things that are within your own control, right? You cannot force, you know, anybody to go to therapy. You cannot force anybody to become a better person except for yourself. You are the only person you can force to become a better person. Right? And if the only person in your life you manage to make a better person is yourself, I still think that is a worthwhile endeavor, because that is one better person in this world, you know? So you just gotta recognize what you got going for yourself and what you can do for yourself. It'd be funny if you could spam the hydration check. No. We talked about this. I'm not chugging water. I'm not gonna get fucking water poisoning for a Twitch chat. Like, that's not worth it. All right, next up we've got Wizard, level 63, Wizard 60. You're still here, right, Wizard? I feel like I saw you not too long ago. But, Wizard, are you here? Yeah, I knew Wizard was here. Alrighty. And Wizard wants a general reading. Did you want an oracle card with it too, Wizard? I need more lip balm. Let me put my lip balm on. My lips are getting chapped. Yeah, okay. I got you. I do love this lip balm. This is like a really nice lip balm. It's lavender vanilla lip balm. The Metalhead. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, so we're doing Wizard's reading, and Wizard has a general reading. So let's see what we got for you, Wizard. You guys gotta wear some lip balm during the colder months, for sure. It helps so much. It helps so much with like the colder, drier months. The points are out of stock. Yes, we do 13 readings. So they get claimed pretty quickly, but we're going through. Sometimes some people disappear as we go through, and towards the end we raffle off any slots of people who disappeared towards the end. Good lip balm's a game changer. For real, 100%. This one I like a lot because it has shea butter, vitamin E, and aloe vera. So it's like super nice, and it has lavender flavor. So it's like super like relaxing. And like chill. It's really nice. So it's got all the good ingredients for your lips. Never say you have lip balm and an airport security will get you. No, you can have lip balm. I've never had issues with lip balm. Is that where the word chapstick exists? It's a lip balm, not a bomb with a B. Different. I do like a good chapstick though. Yeah, I have that, and I have my rose salve I actually like a lot too. The rose salve is nice, but it doesn't have as much of like the hydrating ingredients in it. So it's good for like quick fixes, but it's not good for like long-term lip hydration. But it smells nice and it looks nice. It's got like a nice like pinkish tint to it. Imagine being a TSA agent and someone brings one of those huge barrels of lube. Nobody's going to airport security with a barrel of lube. You would just get that shit shipped straight to your actual location. You wouldn't be traveling with it. It's much cheaper just to have it shipped there directly rather than in your fucking carry-on. Ah, I dropped a card. Let's see what we got for ya, wizard. Why would you ship a giant vat of lube when you could just order from Amazon or some site? I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, you could just order it directly from Amazon at the location. But if you already had, like, maybe, like, you still had, like, most of the vat of lube and you needed to bring it with you somewhere, it would be more cost effective for you to ship it to the location rather than to, like, rather than to just carry it with you onto the plane. Like, that's just way too expensive. Hosting the best rave ever, or best orgy, you know. You know, new year, new love, new self-love, new love of many people all at once, all at the same time. Do you think you could get good catering for an orgy? Like, do you think they have like good catering? Is it more like a potluck situation? Because I feel like both could work. But, like, I feel like it depends, you know? But, like, imagine you have, like, proper catering for it. That could be really nice. Because, I mean, when you're done, you're, like, really hungry. You're, like, really famished, you know? It's a lot of calories you're burning. So, I feel like that could be huge. Get catering from Raising Cane's for an orgy. You can buy, like, tailgate box combos where they sell you, like, 50, 100 chicken strips in like giant metal containers. I know that because our family would buy the tailgating combos. So they do sell tailgating combos. So you can just buy them ahead of time and bring them there. Yeah. Catering is the normal, and they usually bring around other items. Oh, okay. Okay, because I wasn't sure. Maybe it could have been like a potluck situation where like, yes, you're invited, but not only do you have to bring lube, you also have to bring like the paper plates and the cups, right? And you're in charge of the green bean casserole, and you're in charge of the apple pie. You know, I feel like that could work, you know, as well. It could be fun. Green bean, I do love fucking green bean casserole so much. That's honestly one of my favorites. Me currently cooking with my family, listening to your sagely questions. These are important things to know. Bring your own lube. Yeah, I mean, because, you know, some people have personal preferences. Maybe they only want to use water-based, or maybe they want to use like a silicone-based, you know? Or maybe some people are bringing toys and they can't bring silicone-based lubes. They need to bring their own water-based lube for that, you know? And I mean, obviously you need to bring like condoms, or maybe somebody just bought. Would it just be one person buying the condoms, or is everybody bringing their own? What are the logistics of this? And I'm thinking about this purely from like a party planning, like event planning perspective. It's not even like getting into like, you know, ooh, orgy sexy. I'm like thinking about this purely from like event planning perspective. Who is bringing what? Who is providing what? What is everything that is going to be at the event that needs to be taken care of, you know? I refuse to believe silicone lube it's silicone-based lube. Yeah, it's very popular, silicone-based lube versus water-based lube. If you are using toys that are silicone toys, do not use silicone-based lube, okay? 100%, it will eat at your toys and it will destroy your toys, okay? If you're using silicone toys, only use water-based lube, and then also properly wash them before and after use. And if you're using them with other people, make sure you use protection, like a condom or whatever on it, you know? An interesting conversation to jump into. Hi, Frosty, welcome in. Look, I'm just telling you guys how to be safe. Yeah, I mean, you should be washing all of them regardless, but I'm just saying wash them before and wash them after, and also use protection on your toys. Yes, use protection on your toys, okay? I just want you guys to be safe. I want you guys to be safe and informed, you know? That's what matters most. That's what matters most. And you want to take care of your stuff, you know? I'm spreading good, yeah. I'm spreading the good word here. I gotta put these cards up on the screen for Wizard. All right, let's put these cards up on the screen. It is important information. So let's start with There we go. SB Resident Evil 3 remake on Nightmare right now. Oh my gosh, so impressive. Very powerful, very proud of you. Good job, Alex. There we go. All right. We've got all of the cards for you, Wizard, for your general reading. So in order of left to right, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Hanged Man, and we have the Reverse Emperor card. So we go ahead and we start with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very artistic, very dreamy, very romantic, very much a visionary type of person. They are very in tune with not only their emotions, but what they want, right? And what they want to see brought into this world, what they want to see created and to have happen, you know? So that's definitely the key thing here is the Queen of Cups is somebody who wants to not only see what they imagine brought into this world, but they want to be the one helping create and bring it into this world in the first place, right? Interestingly though, we followed up with the Hanged Man card. And the Hanged Man is a card of self-reflection. It is a card of taking a moment to really stop and think about what is holding you back, what is tying you down, right? And then in that same train of thought, what can you cut away to free yourself from what's tying you down in order for you to move forward, in order for you to make things happen how you want them to, in order to create what you want to create, what is holding you back, and how can you get rid of what's holding you back, right? That's what the Hangman is all about. It's about self-reflection, taking that time to really stop and to think and reflect about who you are and who you want to be and what is getting in the way of that, right? And then we follow it up with the Reverse Emperor card. And while the Emperor upright is a leader, an organizer, somebody taking control to lead everybody together towards victory, in its reverse though, it becomes a little bit overbearing. It becomes a sense of controlling, inflexibility. And it feels like maybe this is your weak point, is the fact that you feel like you need to have everything go a very rigid, very structured way to have it happen how you want to see it and how you're visualizing it. But in that sense, it's driving you into a corner and it's making it actually even harder for you to make these things happen because you're so focused on the process rather than the result that it's getting in the way of your results, right? You're so focused on trying to have it all go in a very specific way, in a very specific method, that it is causing you more issues than just finding other ways around it when things don't initially go according to plan. And that's sort of, it feels like, is what's holding you back, right? It is, I think, up to you to decide, you know, what things you can compromise on and what things you can't, right? Because there's definitely some things where it might be a little bit more difficult, but you refuse to compromise on them. And that's your own decision to make in those situations. But I think it is something to stop and think about, something to really reflect on is am I holding myself back for reasons that aren't necessary out of a sense of stubbornness, right? That's kind of what it feels like the cards are suggesting here and hinting at here is your own stubbornness getting in the way of your creation and your abilities, right? Also, hi Toya, welcome in. How are you? But yeah, I mean, I hope that helps, Wizard. Maybe that just gives you something to think on, especially for like the new year. Like, are you getting in your own way kind of thing, you know? But you got this. I believe in you, Wizard. Also, thank you for the head pats, Toya. Also, Decaterantes, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Also, hi Brad, hi Alicia. How are you? Thanks for grabbing your daily pillows. But yeah, I hope that helps, Wizard. Fingers crossed. Next up, we've got Zodiac. Zodiac is next. And Zodiac wants a love reading. You're here, right, Zodiac? I feel like I saw you not too long ago. Yeah, I see Zodiac. I got you. All right, and Zodiac wants a love reading. So let's see what we got for your love reading. Ooh. Nice. Think you have a good night. Yeah, sweet dreams, wizard. I hope you sleep well. Get plenty of rest. Good night. Are you really not allowed to change your display name? What do you mean? What do you mean you're not allowed to change your display name? Let's see. You can, just not often, yeah. I know somebody who has had to change their display name a few times on Twitch. They have had to change their username on Twitch. So you should be able to change your username. Alright. First card is... There we go. Ooh, 2-month cooldown. Aish me. Follow that up with... I mean, I personally haven't changed mine, but that's just because I've been using this username for a long ass time. Sweet dreams. I hope you sleep well. And then the last card is... There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. So you've got the cards for you, Zodiac, for your love reading. So in order of left to right, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the reverse Knight of Coins. So we go ahead and start with the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is a card of, you have a lot of options, but they're not necessarily all the best option for you. There is definitely an option that is better for you than the other options available, right? It's a matter of taking the time to really stop and think about what it is you want, focusing inward before making any decisions, right? The opportunities are abundant, but it is a matter of taking the time to really stop and think before you make any specific decisions. So this could be a matter of, maybe you got a lot of people who are interested in you. Maybe you have a lot of different relationship routes you can go in, or maybe you have like different situationships you could go into. But it is very much a matter of what is the best for you, right? Technically, you have all these different things you can do, but there is definitely an option that you probably prefer and one that you would rather have. And it's up to you to really stop and think about what that is and what you are looking for, especially in terms of like love and relationships, that kind of stuff. We follow it up with the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is somebody who's very much like a diplomat, very much a charmer, somebody who is really, really good with people, who is very just charismatic, honestly. They know how to handle people, and I feel like that's your strong point, is that you're very good with people. You're very good with understanding people and being around people and just bringing like a lot of joy and a lot of energy to them, right? You're somebody that people are very much just drawn to. And then we followed up with the reverse Knight of Coins. Well, the Knight of Coins is a card of like an honest, hardworking, steadfast, patient individual. In its reverse, it kind of turns up those qualities a little bit more to the point where it becomes like, maybe you're a little bit boring. You're a little too static. Maybe you feel like you're stagnating a little bit. And if that's the case, I feel like the best thing for you to do is to branch out, try different things, try to put yourself out there into situations that maybe you wouldn't normally put yourself into, for the chance to just expand your worldview, to expand just in general the experiences you've lived in your life, right? The more experiences you have, the more actual legitimate life experience you have, right? Feels like right now your life is very simple, is very plain, and while that's not necessarily like a bad thing, it's not feeding you in terms of life experience quality, right? And so this is the card that's kind of like, hey, maybe you should like put yourself out there, buddy, you know? Maybe do something just a tad spontaneous. I'm not telling you to hotwire a car, but maybe you can consider like, I don't know, going bowling or something. Have you considered bowling? Like, have you considered maybe like doing something that isn't like work or just like in your room by yourself? Like go hang out with friends, go to like a bar or something. Do something to put yourself in a situation that maybe you haven't done in a really long time. And you'll find that, wait, I'm actually really good at hanging out with other people. Wait, I actually really like hanging out with other people. I feel a lot of connections with all of these different people, right? And that's kind of what's going to help lead you into this. But right now it feels very much like you want to be in a relationship, but you're not interacting with people. The cards, hey cousin, want to go bowling? I mean, they're not literally saying that, like, but they're basically saying that, like, they're not telling you to do something crazy, but they're telling you that, you know, you could live a little bit, just a little bit, you know. We're not condoning anything illegal or dangerous. We're just telling you to, like, you know, put on your shoes, hang out with some people, you know, get a cup of coffee. Something. You gotta put yourself out there. If you want to meet people to fall in love with, you gotta actually go out there to meet people to potentially fall in love with. That's the only way to find somebody to be in a relationship with, is to interact with people who would be interested in a relationship. It sounds ridiculous when I say it that way, but that's very much how the cards are reading. Is like, if you want to be in a relationship with other people, you have to interact with other people in order to find somebody to be in a relationship with. Does that make sense, Zodiac? You gotta put your feet out the door, you know? But I hope that helps. Also, hi, Spicy Palm, welcome in. Does that make sense? Socialism hard. Yeah, I mean, socializing can be difficult, but I feel like if you just go out there and maybe you've got a friend with you, you know, bring a trusted friend with you, you'll find that's easier to do something, you know, simple, you know, something lighthearted. Like I said, you don't have to be like some like crazy suave like Riz Lord or whatever to like find people that are interested in you. It can be as simple as just meeting over a cup of coffee and just chatting over shared interests, right? What are they interested in? Is there something that you could connect with? Is there something that they could connect with for you? You know, just striking simple, small, light conversations. And then you go from there. But you have to actually go into an environment with other people in order to meet other people. And that's kind of what the cards are saying. Yeah, thank you, you for the gift sub to Tremor. Yeah. But I hope that helps. I hope that helps, Zodiac. My fingers are crossed for you. The cards are giving good readings. They're just telling you that in terms of love, you've got all of the necessary parts. It is just a matter of you do have to actually go out there and meet the people, though. You're still missing that crucial step. But you've got everything you need. It's just a matter of now you just got to utilize it. So you're saying that I can't meet people if I stay in my room all day? I mean, You could online, but not in person. If you're looking for something in person, you're gonna have to go outside. But I mean, a great way to meet people is online, like shared interests like subboards or Facebook group or anything else like that where, oh, I'm gonna go to my local anime convention, wow, there's so many people in my local area who like anime just like me. Wow, that person likes the same anime I like. Wow, what if I have a conversation with them about this, like, you start small in that sense, it doesn't have to be anime. I mean, I'm just saying that because you're watching a fucking VTuber, but that could be a great way to meet people in your local area through shared interests, I met my wife online through a chat board. I mean, yeah, I think it's a great way to meet people and to find the starting point for where to meet people is online and then broadening that scope to the real world, right? So like I said, you go online, you find your favorite anime, you find people that seem really cool, and you realize, oh, there's a local convention or there's a local event that's happening near me that's about this thing that I like, Yeah, go to your local SawCon. Yeah, we love SawCon. One of my favorite conventions, dude. You guys have been to SawCon, right? VTubing's a lot of work, yeah. But I was just saying, that's why I brought up the anime thing, is because you're watching a VTuber. You guys have been to SawCon, right, dude? It's a great convention. Don't bonk me. You're supposed to fall for the joke. You're supposed to... All right, let me give you the script. So I go, wow, haven't you been to SawCon? Don't you love SawCon? And then you go, what's SawCon, right? And then I go, suck on these nuts, right? That's how it goes. All right, so let's try again. Have you guys ever been to SawCon? OMG, I love SawCon. Yeah, suck on these nuts. There you go. Dare, what's SawCon? What's SawCon? Suck on my dick. Got him. Fucking got him. That'll teach you. Overly dramatic shrug, yeah. There you go. The more you know. Who's Steve Jobs? Ligma balls. There you go. There you go. Isn't this so informative? Alright, let's see. Who is next? No, we're so got. It's okay, it's okay. Alright, next up after Zodiac is... Next up is Merciful. Merciful Madness. Are you here? There's Merciful. I see you, Merciful. And Merciful wants a general 2025 reading. I got you. I got you. And did you want an oracle card as well? Mind Goblin, these nuts. Oh my god. Yeah, you never forget about the Mind Goblin. The Mind Goblin's a powerful creature. Yeah, oracle card. I got you. Okay. Let's see what we got for you. For your general 2025 reading. Maybe you'll get free tickets to SawCon, Merciful. Wouldn't that be amazing? You get 2 tickets and you can take me with you to SawCon. It'd be so romantic. We could hold hands. You don't seem as enthusiastic as you should be, Merciful. No, don't bonk me. Don't bonk me. Ah, get back in my hand. There we go. I need both tickets. Sorry, why do you need both? You can't share one ticket with me? Cover them in chocolate shredded coconut. We have a deal. Oh, the almond. Oh, I love almond joy. I do love almond joy. I want dark chocolate almond joy. Why is there no dark chocolate almond joy? You would think it would be simple, right? Oh, but Derry, that's Mounds. No, Mounds doesn't have the almond. I want the almond. Just give me a dark chocolate almond joy. Why is that so difficult? You would think that they would have already branched out. It's not that hard, right? It shouldn't be that much different or like hard to do. What? Yeah, exactly. Almond Joy has nuts, but Mounds don't. Yeah, exactly. I want a dark chocolate almond joy. Almond Joy, it really is. This is like the 5th time you've gone on stage because it means so much to me, okay? I'm very genuine about wanting a dark chocolate almond joy, and I will continue preaching this until one day I get big enough that there is an almond joy executive, like a board of directors in my chat listening to me talk about how badly I want a dark chocolate almond joy, and then they make it happen. Okay? I will keep preaching this. Okay, now I think I'll go cook one up tomorrow with dark chocolate almond joy. Yeah. One day. It only takes one stream where I talk about this. They can make this happen. Also, hi Berserk, welcome in. Also, it's nuts. Nuts because we're talking about almonds. And almonds are a nut. Oh my god, Berserk! 17 months! Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm very passionate about dark chocolate almond joy, and when I make it happen, I'll quit content creation and my life will be complete. Yeah, exactly. And all it takes is one stream with an almond joy board of directors happening in my chat in order for it to happen. All right, I just gotta trust. I gotta believe. One day I'll get my dark chocolate almond joy. I made a peanut butter cup the size of a pie for my coworker as part of the Secret Santa exchange. That's so fucking like sick as hell, dude. That's actually cool as fuck. I love that for you. How do they eat it though? Do they like have to slice it with like a knife or something, or do they just bite it like a caveman? Do they eat it like I do when I eat a whole rotisserie chicken with my bare hands, or what? One day they'll pull up your stream at the Almond Joy shareholders meeting. Yeah, this is the start of Q1. They pull it up for Q1. There was a jar and a half of peanut butter. Holy fuck, that's so much. Wait, smooth or crunchy peanut butter though? That's the real question. Was it smooth or crunchy peanut butter? Crunchy peanut butter is the best. That's my personal favorite. I love crunchy peanut butter. It's the texture. I'm not sure. I'll probably have to take a slice of it. It was smooth. Oh. The crunchy peanut butter is where it at. Crunchy PB is the best. Creamy is just peanut soup. I love the crunch. I love the texture. Especially in like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, having the crunchy peanut butter, just it makes it so much worth living when you have the crunch. You have to mix it with graham cracker and powdered sugar to get that Reese's flavor. Oh, I didn't know about that. That's actually really cool. I'll get a job working at Almond Joy and we'll infiltrate the territory and convince them to make dark chocolate almond joy. Yeah. Well, we'll bring it all the way to the top. One of you needs to become the CEO of Almond Joy at the shareholders meeting and bring it up to them. I'm counting on you guys. Better start working towards that promotion. Alright, we got the cards for you, Merciful. Let's go ahead and put these up on the screen. Starting with... And then we've got... we've got... There we go. All right. We've got all of the cards for you, Merciful. So in order of left to right for your general reading, we have the Magician. We have the reverse Seven of Wands. And we have the Two of Swords. And then for your Oracle card, we have Cup of Tea. We got a nice cuppa. So let's go ahead and start with the Magician, right? So we start strong with the Magician. The Magician is somebody who sees the potential of everything and is able to sort of bring it into life, bring it into existence. Oh, what's the queue? I've lost track. You got pushed in the back of the queue because you took too long to get here. But I believe you're next after Merciful, actually. Let me check and see, make sure there's nobody else. We're doing Merciful right now, and then after Merciful, I believe it's gonna circle back over to you, Alex. So you will be next, Alex. There you go. But yeah, so the Magician is somebody who is able to sort of see not only the block of marble, but also the ability for it to become the statue that's within the marble, right? They see what potential lies within things, and they're able to bring it to the front using their logic and their intellect, but also their resourcefulness, right? They bring their plans to life. That is the Magician. We followed up with the reverse Seven of Wands. And the reverse Seven of Wands is a card that kind of tells you that the thing that is holding you back the most right now is the fact that you're not recognizing that you even have this potential. That's the inability to recognize your own abilities that is leading you to failure, because you're automatically assuming you're not qualified enough. You're automatically assuming you're not skilled enough. You're automatically assuming that you can't do it. And so you're going to fail because you don't even think you can do it. And so you don't even try to do it, right? So this is kind of like a card that reminds you of, like, sometimes most of your failures are because you don't even think you can do it. But you could. If you actually did it, you could do it. But you're already assuming you've lost the battle before you've started, and going into it with that attitude doesn't help you in the long run, right? And then that kind of brings us to your third card, which is the Two of Swords, which is kind of like the wishy-washy card. You're kind of going backwards and forwards, but you're not really making any headway in any specific direction, right? It's similar to like the card on the screen. You can see it's sugar kelp. So it's this sense of like you're swaying with the currents, going with whatever direction the currents are pulling you in, but you're not actually moving because you're still planted into the ground. You're just kind of swaying back and forth. Like I said, it's kind of like the wishy-washy card. It feels like you really need to pick an actual genuine direction and decide where you want to go, because right now you're not really going anywhere. And it can feel very much like frustrating that you feel like you're not making any progress in a specific direction. That's because you're actively not moving. You're actively planted into the ground where you are, and then you get frustrated that you're not making progress, but you're not moving, right? We follow that up with the Oracle card, which is Cup of Tea, which is a card of patience, but also a card of reassessment. It's the card of contemplation, but relaxation and reevaluation, right? It's this sense of sometimes you stress yourself out. You stress yourself out. It's very easy to stress your own self out, to get into your own head and to play weird mind games with yourself. And the Cup of Tea card is like, hey, maybe you should take a cup of tea and relax while you drink it and just focus on that recollect your thoughts, recollect what you're thinking about, and then come at it with a fresh mind. Because right now, you're like getting all tripped up inside of your own head, trying to convince yourself you can't do shit. And then when you don't do shit, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy of like, well, see, I told myself I couldn't do it and then I failed. So obviously I was right that I couldn't do it. Self-fulfilling prophecy of failure is not the same thing as inability to do something, right? It's setting yourself up to fail so you can tell yourself you're right that you feel like that's not healthy, man. You gotta be real. You gotta be honest, and you gotta take the initiative. And sometimes the best way to take initiative is to step back and breathe and stop fucking with yourself. You're fucking yourself over. You gotta stop fucking yourself over. You can do it, you know? But you got this. I think that's the key thing here, is that recognition that you have a lot more ability than you're letting yourself believe you have, you know? I found a dark chocolate almond shredded coconut snack and posted in your Discord for you and the yummy noms. Almond Joy would have more coconut but close. Oh my god, let me open up my Discord. Let me look. Show me the dark chocolate almond joy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I saw those. They're so fucking expensive though. I'm not paying $22 for that shit. That's so expensive. Hello? That's so much money. Oh, it's basically like dark chocolate almond joy bites. That's a way too much money, dude. In this economy? $22 for a bag of those? Nah. Money don't grow on trees, fam. I'm trying to be fiscally responsible. But yeah. So I don't know, maybe that helps a little bit with everything, you know. Gives you something to think about in that sense, Marsh. Or not Marsh, Merciful. Yeah, I feel like the key thing here is the cards are kind of telling you, like, you're the one getting in your own way, ironically, with a lot of this. And it's up to you to stop and take the break and to look and realize that you're kind of tripping over your own feet trying to convince yourself you can't do things when you actually can, you know? But I hope that helps. Maybe that gives you some encouragement to realize that you're more capable than maybe you're letting yourself believe you are, you know? But yeah. Alright, and then the last reading for the night, we've got Alex. And Alex wants a love reading. You are here, right, Alex? You didn't disappear again? There we go, yeah. And did you want an oracle card, Alex? Yeah, okay, I got you. We can do an oracle card with it too. Let's see what we got for you. Let's see what we got for you, Alex, for your love reading. Oh my gosh. Let's grab your oracle card. If we've got any mods in the chat, can you can you time out Alex for 10 seconds? He pulled the tower. Burr, burr, burr. Somebody got the tower. Hit him with the whoopsie poopsie. Okay, we got the cards. Let's go ahead and put them up on the screen. Wait, I want to say my final moments. Oh my gosh. What are your final words? Let's go ahead and put these up on the screen. We've got... Oh my god. Play your last pathetic card, Yugi. Oh my god, why do you have so many numbers in your name, bro? There we go. 10 seconds. Bless you to whoever sneezed in the background. That was my roommate. That was my roommate who sneezed in the background. He hit him with the achoo. You know how it is. You know how it is. Alright. We got the cards. We got the cards for you, Alex. So, oh, I gotta finish putting them up on the screen. Oh, whoopsie. I got distracted. Alright, second card is... And then the third card is... There we go. There we go. Alright. So we've got the cards for you. In order of left to right, we have the Empress. We have the reverse tower, and we have the reverse sun. And then for your oracle card, we have sage. So let's go ahead and start breaking this down for you in terms of a love reading and what this might mean. Starting with the Empress, right? The Empress is the sort of feminine half to the Emperor, right? They're like the two that come together and they fit together really well. There's a sense of like overflowing creativity, somebody who is able to nurture and help in a very emotional sense, sort of understanding and taking care in an emotional way. We also followed up though with the reverse tower, which is kind of a rude awakening card. This is the card of, it feels like the stack of cards has kind of come tumbling down in a way you didn't necessarily expect, and it kind of shocks you into reality a little bit. There is this sense of, it kind of just overthrows your entire way of thinking. Like you didn't think about it anything this way before, but now all of a sudden it's kind of clicked for you and you're like, oh, that's why this happened. This is what's going on, right? It is a sense of like, oh shit, kind of like a realization moment. What a great start to my work week. My partner didn't show tonight. Oh no. You gotta beat them up. You gotta beat up your coworker. That'll teach them for skipping out on work and leaving you alone. That'll teach them. You want me to beat them up for you, lazy? You want me to punish them? But then also we follow this up with the reverse sun card, which I think is an interesting one because the sun card, while is normally like a card of like happiness and pleasure and like simple content and like optimism in life, in its reverse, it kind of becomes in the same feeling of like a sunburn. It's brazen, it's aggressive, it's a little too much, it's a little too bright, it's a little too hot, it's a little too painful. So there's this sense of like, it's a little too much. I wish not cool for my partner just to leave me high and dry. I know. I'll beat them up for you. I'll punch them. I'll teach them what it means. What it means to leave you high and dry. But there is a sense, Alex, of this feeling of like, maybe it's a little too much. Maybe it's a little too much energy, a little too aggressive, too just a little too much. You gotta cool it down a little bit, and that's the thing. But it feels like maybe in the sense of the tower here as well, there's this feeling of maybe somebody straight up tells you they think you're too much. Maybe they say something about you is just way too much for them to handle. The thing you have going for you is just more than maybe the average person is prepared to handle in that sense. And that can be difficult in terms of love, of recognizing this, you know? Also, hi, Fi, welcome in. It can be tough, especially when you are trying to be genuinely and authentically yourself. It can be really tough to find that line of what's the acceptable percentage of me to show when I first introduce myself to people versus later on when we're much more comfortable with each other. Because sometimes you start off with like a certain percentage of you that you're showing to people around you. And sometimes some people don't do that at all and they are 100%, right? And for a lot of people, I feel like that can be really jarring to see somebody who is 100% themselves all the time, to the point where to everybody else where they have these sort of like set percentage limits of how they present themselves. It can be shocking and maybe a little too aggressive to the point where it can be a turnoff for people. It's not necessarily saying that there's maybe necessarily anything wrong with you, but maybe that you're just too much for some people to handle, in that sense of your light is so bright that it's overwhelming, that it's burning, right? And that's sort of the key thing here. It feels very much like sometimes it feels like you're a little too strong for people to handle, in that sense, in terms of love. You come across so strongly that I don't think people are ready to immediately handle it. Because normally you sort of ease into these things, right? It is very much like you ease in slow and steady and turn up the heat as you go, versus like the frog in the boiling water, right? If you put a frog in boiling water, it's going to immediately jump out. But if you put the frog in like slightly warm water and gently raise the temperature over time, then you can boil the frog. It's kind of a similar way of setting it up that way, in this sense of it feels very much like you are very much always on boil, and sometimes you interact with frogs and they immediately jump out. It's a weird analogy, but maybe that helps explain my thought process with it a little bit better. And then that brings us to your oracle card, which is Sage, which is wisdom, purification, and harmony. And I feel like this card is kind of saying, like, in terms of love, if you are looking to find love, if you are looking to connect more with other people, the best thing for you to do is find the best way for you to mesh and to harmonize with other people. Right now, you are dancing to the beat of your own music. And that can be really wonderful and that can be really incredible, but you're actively trying to be a solo act while still seeking a duet with somebody. If you want to duet with somebody, you have to be willing to share the spotlight with them and to allow them the chance to harmonize with you. Right now, it feels like the key thing here is that you're not letting other people harmonize with you because you're so strictly set in how you are presenting yourself and how you are doing everything. And it feels like you need to make space for other people to be able to fit themselves into your life as well. If you're looking for romance, if you're looking for love, you're coming on so strongly, you're drowning out the people around you who might be interested in singing with you, right? Is kind of the best way I could describe it, you know? So while it may seem, you know, not as good to phrase it this way, but maybe it seems like you're singing a little too loudly, maybe the best thing for you to do is sing just a little bit softer so then you can sing with somebody else. If your goal is to be in a relationship with somebody, if your goal is to find love with somebody, the best thing for you to do is to, you know, start off a little bit quieter so you can hear their tune. And then you can build up your volume and then you can build up your harmony, right? So chill out. I mean, a little bit, yeah. It's not saying to stop being you, but rather you're so you to the point where other people can't be them because it immediately is like, whoa, that's a lot, you know, right from the start. But but maybe that can help give you a direction for it. Like I said, it's not telling you to like stop being yourself. It's more telling you like let other people have the chance to show you who they are before you drown them out, kind of thing. I hope that makes sense in explaining it. But if I'm a complete mute, what then? I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen. I feel like the cards are very much saying you are very loud. I doubt you are going to become mute. But the key thing here is the fact that you have to let other people show you their tune first before you can decide how you're gonna best harmonize with them. You know, if that's what you're looking for in love, you know? But yeah, maybe that gives you something to think about in terms of love and relationships and all that good stuff, you know? All right, and just for funsies, maybe I think we'll do one raffle slot. So if for those of you who haven't gotten a reading yet from me today and you would like one, I am thinking of a number between 1 through 10, and the first person to guess it can get the reading. I will make it the last reading of the night. And I'm gonna sip my water and hydrate and see. If nobody wants it though, we'll probably just like read out and then I'll make my coffee and my cocoa and chill. We got one person vying for it. The number is not 5, if you want to try again. It is not 7. It is not 6. It is not 8. It is not 9. It is not 1. Oh, it's 2. There you go. You got it. Process of elimination. There you go, Tremor. All right. What would you like for your reading, Tremor? Slow and steady wins the race, right? In general reading? Okay. And you want your oracle card with it too, Tremor? You got there in the end, yeah. Also, hi Nate, welcome in, how are you? Alright, general reading for Tremor. And then after the reading, we'll wrap up stream, and then I'm gonna make hot cocoa and relax, and it's gonna be so nice. I got some premium hot cocoa mix that I can make. It's gonna be delightful. I'm very tired. We got bombarded with customers and felt like I died. Oh no, that sucks, dude. Hopefully you can relax now at least. Also, hi Vortexiality. Welcome in. How are you? A whole pillow? Yeah, you got one pillow. Some people have entire pillow like castles. Not even like a pillow fort. They have a whole pillow castle with how many pillows they got. It's a very fluffy pillow. I'll just treasure this one. Oh, but don't you want to build a pillow fort? That's the best. You have a giant pillow fort that you can nap in. Someone has 171 pillows up there. Yeah, there's definitely some people who've got a lot of pillows. All right, let's see what we got for you, Tremor. Let's grab your oracle card. Oh yeah, I don't have a count for it. I should. I'll have to figure out how to add it for the count. So you guys can check and see how many you have besides just when you claim them. Oh shit, did I update my stream elements thing to my newest ASMR video, or is that still my other one? I think that's still my old ASMR video. Oops. Should probably update that later. Whoopsie poopsie. So what we got? Okay. Alright. We got the cards for you, Tremor. So let's go ahead and put them up on the screen. Starting with... There we go. All right. So, Tremor, for your general reading in order of left to right, we have the Five of Swords, we have the Hanged Man, and we have the Queen of Cups. And then for your Oracle card, we have Summer. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is interesting to start with because the Five of Swords is a card of like recklessness and sort of like prickliness, I guess is the best way to describe it. The plant here on the Five of Swords card is Stinging Nettle Plant, which is known for being kind of a bitch. When you grab at it, it stings and it hurts and it's very like inflammatory. But this is something it does to protect itself, right? To protect itself from being eaten and from being hurt. It has all of these stinging little spines on it to keep things away in order to not get hurt, right? So it exists for a reason. The reason why you push people away is to protect yourself and to keep yourself safe. But it's reached the point where it's not helping you anymore. It's just pushing other people away for the sake of pushing other people away. You can't really build worthwhile relationships, both like romantic, platonic, familial, any type of relationship, if all you're doing is keeping people at a distance, right? There is the thing where you have to risk being vulnerable in order to let people prove that they're not going to hurt you, right? And it feels very much in line with the second card, which is the Hanged Man, right? The Hanged Man is a card of self-reflection, taking the time to really stop and think about what is keeping you weighed down, what is holding you back in this sense, right? What is stopping you from forming these meaningful relationships and ties with other people, and is it that you keep pushing them away, right? And like I said, it's understandable. You don't want to get hurt. Nobody wants for people to hurt them. Nobody wants to be betrayed, but it feels like you've reached the point where it's not beneficial for you. It's not helping you as much as it did initially. You did this initially to protect yourself, but now your thing you did to protect yourself is only hurting you now in this term, and it's up to you to decide how you should let it go and how you should pursue the future and your relationships with other people in the future, right? Especially because we have this Queen of Cups. This is an interesting one to have here as well, because the Queen of Cups is a very nurturing, very romantic, very artistic, very dreamy type of person who's very sort of in tune with their emotions. There's this sense of trying to piece everything together to make it worthwhile. And to me, this feels like this is somebody you could miss out on if you keep everybody at a distance. This is This is something that you could very much lose if you're not careful, right? This is something that's well within the realm of possibilities for you to gain and for you to get closer to and for you to really enjoy the wonders of this Queen of Cups person. But if you're keeping everybody, you know, at the end of your sword, there's no way you're going to get close enough to fully enjoy what you can. I think it's just, it feels very much like the cards are telling you, like, hey, you really got to stop and think about, are you letting people get close to you? Are you genuinely allowing yourself to form deep and meaningful relationships? Okay, so let the lady from across country wants to cook me steak. Let her cook me steak. Maybe you should. I feel like maybe you should then. Maybe that is what the cards are telling you. Maybe that is exactly what the cards are telling you. They're telling you, let her cook you steak. And that brings us to your Oracle card, which is Summer, right? Summer is a card of expansion, and it is a card of growth. Now is the time for you to open up your horizons, to take those steps out into the weird, wide, wonderful world that exists all around us. You're very much confined to your own inner bubble to protect yourself, but this is a card that tells you the world is so big and vast and full, and it would be a shame for you to not go out there and smell the roses, right? This is your chance to really explore everything. Yeah, it's New Horizons. Animal Crossing New Horizons, baby. Let Isabel cook you your steak. But for real, this is a reading of vulnerability and expansion and putting yourself out there in new directions and new places that maybe you wouldn't normally have gone to before. But it's up to you to stop and think about what it is that might be the case for. What are your boundaries, and what boundaries and what things have you set for yourself right now that maybe aren't helpful for you, that are actually getting in your way and forming these meaningful relationships, you know? But you know, it's just something for you to think about in that sense of what is helping you and what is hurting you in getting closer to other people, especially this Queen of Cups. The fact we have this Queen of Cups card, it's like there is somebody in your life who could make a massive, massive impact on you, and be this Queen of Cups role for you. But it feels like they can't get close because you've got all these knives and daggers and all these spiky pointy bits keeping them away, because I'm like, oh, I can't get too close because otherwise I'm gonna get hurt. I'm gonna get stabbed by their stabby pointy bits. And nobody really wants to get stabbed. People joke about wanting to get stabbed, but nobody actually wants to get stabbed, you know? So maybe like put the knife down. Just a suggestion. Just, you know, food for thought. But yeah, I hope that helps. My fingers are crossed for you. But yeah. Yeah, no one wants to get stabbed. Exactly. You got this. But yeah, I think that is everyone. I think that's everything. So we're gonna call it here because I really want that hot cocoa. I want that hot cocoa so fucking bad. I've been thinking about that hot cocoa all stream. And it's gonna be so delicious when I indulge in it. So we are gonna raid my partner Neon Harper. Harper is playing a bunch of really wonderful fan games right now for like Mega Man and Sonic. Also Grilled Egg Uwu, thank you for the follow. Thank you. So we're gonna go raid Harper. They are currently on the front page of Twitch, by the way, which is so cool and so awesome. They are literally on the front page. So we gotta give them all the love and support. So we're gonna raid them and set that up. So let's go. And then I'm gonna drink my delicious hot cocoa. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I love hanging out with you guys. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on Lady Oka's stream. We are going to be playing some Mario Party Jamboree to bring in the new year on Oka's stream. So if you guys want to chill and hang out with us there, it's going to be a good, fun, silly time playing Mario Party on Oka's channel. But yeah. So let's get this set up. Hopefully, I will see you guys tomorrow on Oka's channel with the Mario Party, but if not, no worries. I'll see you when I see you. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. And good night.